Let me turn. That sound in my head is too loud. All right. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? I'm not gonna be on long because I gotta get up early. First of all, I gotta go to work. Gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna go to work, get my work in. Gotta plan on a work trip for Tuesday. But after work, catching a flight. Catching a flight. Going down 28 to go to IAD, Dulles International Airport. Gonna take that plane, United flight, down to Dallas. Staying at the hotel on Friday night. And then the next night, I'm gonna be at the Showcase of Immortals, Wrestlemania. So, in other words, probably need to get some rest, get my stuff together. I already have my stuff packed. That's cool. It's done. I already got that packed. I got that packed yesterday. Don't like to wait till the last minute for anything. Don't like to wait till the last minute. When you stop waiting till the last minute for stuff, then you realize like life is a lot more. It was a lot less stressful. Do not wait for the last minute of stuff. Do not wait till the last minute to pack for anything. Do not make the last minute to make plans for anything. Do it ahead of time. Do it ahead of time. It saves you a lot of stress. But tonight, gonna do a little test of fate here on WWE 2K22. Slap heard round the world. Will Smith giving the smack of a lifetime to Chris Rock. They gonna settle it tonight at WrestleMania. So we're gonna do that, and throughout that, I'm gonna make I'm gonna make my comments on the situation. So let's get started. Well, hold on, let me twist. Let me go here. Give me just a second. Go ahead and tweet this out to the world. Maybe we'll get some interested jokers in here. Maybe. And I'll legit give my thoughts on the situation. Does Will Smith not have a legit Twitter? Wait a second. I'm looking. Like, I know like this ain't his Will Twitter. Like, okay. Hold on. Let me look at this Will Smith Twitter. Is he legit not on Twitter? No, Dad. It's like, no, this you ain't no Will Smith. The fuck out of here. This dude, like this random. No, hell no. Hell no. Well, I guess Will Smith was like, yeah, whatever. So I guess no, random dude that's like named Will Smith, you're not gonna get no clout on my Twitter with like 60 followers at the moment. But it's just at the moment. Hopefully we'll grow this year, maybe. But you're not gonna get one of my straggles on. God. We're gonna do. Go to the options here. Gameplay, difficulty. Go that. Weight detection, simulation. Of course, we gotta have blood. Edited, created, superstars. Presentation. So I haven't been in this for. I've never been in this. AI, strike, Russell rate, interest, run-in, blah blah. Demo cost. Let's see. Let's increase the stat. Oh no, I don't wanna, cause I'll forget that it exists. Let's see. Weight detection, legend, blah blah blah. Rope break, automatic, like blood, subtitles, no. No. Alright. Here we go. So we're gonna decide. We're gonna let fate decide who was right or who was wrong. Not really. But we're gonna do it anyway. One-on-one. See, normal match. Hold on, wait a second. There we go. Let's fate decide. I'm not even gonna play. I'm just gonna comment through it. Create it. Custom stuff. I will say I need to look to see who made this one, but whoever made this Will Smith and the Chris Rock that I'm about to use, props to you. You did a good job. You did a good job. Anybody that's played this game understands. I don't even want to make myself, because I know how aggravating it is doing the face scan, trying to adjust everything and doing like the hair and the beard and everything. I don't even want to create myself. So to the people that take the time, take the due diligence to create these characters, not only Will Smith and Chris Rock for the memes, but like all the characters not in the game, like all the AEW characters, all the released WWE characters, y'all the real MVP. Because I don't feel like doing it. Because it literally takes like an hour or two to do each one. I don't even want to do myself. So that shows you how annoying it is to do the face, like put your take the picture, import the face scan, and then adjust the face scan with the head and whatever to create your character. So y'all the MVP, no cap. Y'all the MVP. Love y'all. Gonna do that, and then he gonna have some managers. Gonna have 3 managers. What is that? Oh. Who has Will Smith been hanging out with? Who he been hanging out with? Huh? So ain't nobody named Will. H-I-J. Huh? What? No, what? Jay Uso was saying, "Oh, ain't nothing wrong with what you did, Will Smith. You was protecting the bloodline." Jay Uso said he was protecting the bloodline. And you know your boy Jimmy Uso was saying, "Yeah, bro, he was protecting the bloodline too, bro." I ain't even falling at you. Sometimes people need to get a slap. I'm joking. Sometimes people need to get a slap. And then when you big like Will Smith, You already know he gonna bring the smoke, and he gonna win. And that right there is not a prediction. Come on, scroll. It's not a prediction. It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler. And poor Chris Rock. Chris Rock. The smack heard around the century. The biggest smack of all time. He was the victim of it. Never take it back. Never take it back. He never get it back. Never can get that arm to block the smack. But he can get payback. He can get payback tonight. He can have one manager? He said Chris Rock can only have one manager. But if your manager is the jabroni eating, pie eating, trail blazing, eyebrow raising, Will Smith think he wants to smoke. I can't think of no rhyme. Let me think. Okay. Will Smith with the slap. Thought he was gonna get a pass. But Chris Rock, according to The Rock, Chris Rock is gonna whip that can in the ass. See, I brought it back. Oh, hold on, where's that? Come on. Right. And we all know that there's only one arena that this big match could be at. WrestleMania. Specifically, when WrestleMania went Hollywood. Gonna be a big one. Oh, snap, I forgot for it. Hold on. Can I not cancel? It's supposed to be for... Well, you know what? We'll make the next one for the title. Okay, so while this is going on, I'll give my quick thoughts of the incident.
Contest is scheduled for one fall.
Initially, I was thinking, it's like,
making his way to the ring.
My first impression, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
207 pounds. Will.
It's one of those things, like, as a wrestling fan, like, you automatically think, like, everything is a work, right? You always have, like, this thing in your head that, like, anything in wrestling or anything in Hollywood, that's going on in Hollywood or, like, on a Hollywood stage or whatever, is a work. In hindsight, we find out that it's not a work. It's not a work. We clearly, if it's a work at this point, Chris Rock and Will Smith is working us real hard, and the Academy is working us real hard.
Better get ready.
Think what happened on Sunday legit happened. With that being said, what he say? Overall, regardless of how I feel towards him, honestly, I like both. I love Chris Rock. I love Will Smith. But when it comes down to it, overall, Will Smith was wrong. I'll admit that. Will Smith was wrong. Will Smith was wrong in what he did, right? He shouldn't have done that. Will Smith should have, even if he went up there, he should have just like, oh, Chris Rock wasn't mic'd up. The mic was like in front of him. If he wanted to sit him aside, just whisper me, it's like, bruh, that's not cool. That's not cool. My wife has alopecia, blah, blah, whatever. He could have said that in like 30, 20 seconds. I don't appreciate that. We can talk to it later, right? We can talk about it later. Or if you wanted to address them after the fact, that's cool. Granted, so like I'm saying, I'm prefacing with, yes, Will Smith shouldn't have done what he done. However, the semi-quote Chris Rock, if you've seen some of his specials, because I'm a fan, I watch all Chris Rock specials. To quote Chris Rock, I'm not saying Will Smith should have hit him,
This superstar is coming in with a lot
but I
of
understand.
enthusiasm and energy right now.
I understand.
But what's going to happen when the excitement wears off and he comes to realize he's in a fight against someone looking to take his head off?
All I can say is we've seen adrenaline take this superstar very far in the past.
Over the last couple years, Will Smith has been through it, dealing with the mess with August and Jada, and then more specifically how everybody's been hounding him, making fun of him. He's not a real man. He's not this. And then even now, after the hit, like, I didn't see him hit Oscar, blah, blah, whatever. First off, you don't know what Will Smith did behind the scenes. You don't know what Will Smith did behind the scenes. The only information that you have for that situation is what Will, August, and Jada revealed to you, right? And it even so, even if Will Smith would have whipped August's candy ass in private, do you think August would have revealed that? Do you think August would have revealed that? Because that would have made him look bad, right? But even outside of that, right? Throughout Will Smith's entire career, Will Smith has been crapped on. He started his career 30 years ago, over 30 years ago. And throughout it, when he first came up in like the late 80s, right? Around the late 80s, this is the time that Eazy-E, Ice Cube, the NWA, all that stuff was popping off, right? So everybody was into this hardcore rap from the streets, and they rejected like what was the rap, like the rap like the Sugar Hill Gang? Was it Sugar Hill Gang? Yeah, the early started hip hop like in the early 80s, right? But then Will Smith was like, no, I'm not gonna cuss in my rap, and like, yeah, he cussed in his music, right? But he said he wasn't gonna cuss in his rap, and he wasn't gonna talk about like his thug stuff because he did not live that life. Will Smith didn't grow up in the hood. Will Smith's mother was, if I'm not mistaken, a college educator, and his father was a business owner. He didn't live that life. So you can't, it would be hypocritical for him to try to talk about that life when he didn't live that life. He didn't live the life of Ice Cube and Dr. Dre and Eazy-E and all of that. He didn't live that life. He didn't live that life. So he's not going to portray that life in his music. His music is artistic. He's not gonna be like Kid Rock trying to pretend like he's this hardcore redneck thug when he grew up in the suburbs. Fun fact, yeah, Kid Rock tried to have this persona of being this hood redneck, and he not about that life, right? But anyway, so Will Smith was clowned for that because he wasn't hood enough for the rap at the era. It was like, oh, you're too white, you're too this, blah 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 this, blah blah that.
Right to the arm, hyperextend your elbow. Returning to the ring now.
Will Smith just brushed it off for the most part. And then people are talking like, oh, what about this time he did this? What about the time he do that? Look at Will Smith's overall track record. If you want to nitpick about some stuff that happened in the 80s when he was 18, 19 years old, just have that same smoke when somebody judged you about something that happened when you was 18 and 19 years old. That's all I'm saying, right? And then what I'm saying, I'm not saying what Will Smith did at the Oscars was right. Probably gave you a perspective.
This is not going to end well for him.
Give you another perspective from Will Smith, or a perspective that I kind of feel where Will Smith is coming from. So Will Smith is going through this, been clowned for that, right? And then not only on top of that, he clowned from non-black people, saying like, oh, Chris Rock, baby, Chris Rock, got that seat, Chris Rock, see, Chris Rock was right, everything's squashed right now. Chris Rock laid that smack him down on Will Smith. Look at that, look at that. We're gonna have to do another match so I can talk. But anyway, so Will Smith was dealing with that along with the pressures of being an African American male and the pressures of trying to appease, for lack of a better phrase, the outside black audience while still trying to please the black audience. And he was getting it from both sides, right? And he's been dealing with that his entire career. Then you fast forward to, when did it happen? Is it 2020? Was it 2020 or 2019? Whatever year it was. Whole stuff with August Alsina, Mr. I can't keep my mouth shut and my career's failing, so I'm going to bring this stuff up for clout. Regardless what you think. He was bringing that up for clout. He's bringing that up for clout, right? It was already, well, no. According to Will and Jada, they was in a time where they were separated. Right? So, by separation, that means that anything goes. Anything goes between them, right? If you separate it, anything goes. So you say like, oh, we want to date other people, blah, 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 or we want to have an open relationship, blah, 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 right? That means Jada can see who she want to see, and then Will can see who he want to see. So we don't know who Will was fooling around with, because unlike the people that Jada was hanging around or fooling around with, Will Smith's alleged or, in my opinion, hypothetical or what I can't think of the word. The people I think he was fooling around with, they kept their mouth shut. They kept their mouth shut. August didn't keep his mouth shut. So we only know we're only aware of the people that, or the person that Jada fooled around with, because the person that Jada fooled around with ran his mouth. He couldn't keep it hush hush. He couldn't keep it in the closet. Because he had shows like, oh, I'm so in love, blah, 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 this. I haven't heard anything from August. Is he releasing albums or he doing this? I didn't hear anything. I haven't heard this of this person before, and I haven't heard of this person after. However, the people who I allege Will Smith mess around with, they're famous actresses. They already successful. They didn't need Will Smith to propel their career. Therefore, they didn't use something cheap to try to propel their career. So to all the people talking about like, Will Smith is a cuck, Will Smith is this, Will Smith is that. You're not aware of the only information that you have of Will and Jada's relationship is the information that was revealed to you, which was propelled because one person couldn't keep their mouth shut. Here. Oh, what did I pick? Yeah, do I want to quit? Yep. Normal. Oh, no. Let's make it extreme. Extreme rules. So all I'm saying is I'm not gonna predicate their love or like the strength of their relationship based on information that I don't know about. I'm just not. So to go back to the slap, like I said, Will Smith was wrong, but I can understand where he's coming from. Homeboy been shit on nonstop for the last 2 or 3 years. On top of all the shit that he's been putting up with for the last 30 plus years. A man got a breaking point. And I like to challenge all these homeboys talking about like, man, I ain't done this and anything. I'm still blah, blah, blah. Like, he's weak, blah, blah, this. He weak, da, 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 da. It's like, just like Will Smith said, no weak man could survive in the Hollywood business. So these same homeboys is talking about like, well, I never done that. I wouldn't have done that at the Oscars and blah, blah, blah. This is like, if somebody step on your shoes in the middle of the on the sidewalk, you ready to freaking kill somebody. Just shut up with that. Chuck was talking about like, Katie cheated him. I would never defend this. Like, bitch, you cheat on your girlfriend. You cheat on your girlfriend or your wife without permission. So you can miss me with that. You can miss me with that, right? You can miss me with all this, with all that foolishness, right? Other people would regard the slap. People just say, Will Smith a thug, blah, blah, this. He shouldn't have done this, blah, 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 this. He should have controlled his anger. If you defend cops, when somebody say something to them and they beat somebody up and arrest somebody, and you say, well, you should obey the law, miss me with that. I don't care about your opinion either. And then the people that are like, well, you should sue. He should sue for all his money he got. Blah, 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 this. It's like, shut up with your broke ass. Shut up with your broke ass, right? Because like in your hypothetical scenario, you're talking about how, in some scenario, you're going to get close enough to Will Smith without like provoking him and getting hit, and then you're going to try to sue him, and then it's going to be your lawyers versus his lawyers, and then you might come out with like $10,000 in like 2 or 3 years. Miss me with that. First off, rich person, people that got money, people that got a relatively equal amount of money, or just say like people that got money. When like stuff like this happens, like they not interested in like, ooh, you hit me, I'ma sue you. Y'all think that because y'all trying to come up with your broke ass. You have that broke person mentality, and basically you're trying to exploit somebody. You're trying to exploit somebody for you to come up, right? Chris Rock ain't starving. Chris Rock ain't worried about taking Will Smith money, right? Chris Rock might want to get revenge. I don't know with Chris Rock's heart. He might want to get revenge. He might want to get payback, blah, blah, whatever. But his last thought is like, oh, I want Will Smith to be destitute. I want him to be broke. That's your mentality. Because you don't want to, you're jealous and you're envious of celebrities. And when stuff like this happen, y'all are the first people to jump on, be like, I would have sued him, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. There would be no hypothetical, like you can't think of a hypothetical scenario where Will Smith would have walked up and smacked you, right? Without you directly provoking him. And by provoking him, I don't mean like, oh, hey, I'm making a joke about his wife. I'm talking about like, hey, I'm betting you N-word this, N-word that, right? You're not going to be able to sue for that. No judge is going to side you if somebody smack you in the face for saying some legit derogatory terms to somebody and threatening them. That's what it's going to take for Will Smith to assault you, right? You either going to have to say something that you're not going to be able to sue for assault with, or you're going to have to assault him first. So miss me with that. If you want to have Will Smith money, go make Will Smith money. And I don't say that I don't mean to say that it's that in a way to shame people. It's like, oh, because you're poor, you're lower than, you're not working hard or blah, blah, whatever. But I'm saying that it's wrong to try to exploit people, or because somebody make a mistake, like make one mistake, that means, oh, all of a sudden, all this stuff you should take all this stuff away from them. Because you wouldn't want that same thing to happen in your life. You make one mistake, let's take everything away from you, right? Take your house or apartment, all your money in your account, all the your belongings, whatever. You wouldn't want that either. It was a slap. It was a slap amongst peers. It wasn't a slap because a lot of people were talking about, well, if a random fan came up there and smacked him, he would have been in jail. Yeah, he would have been in jail. The same way as if you was at the cookout, and it was a cookout amongst friends or amongst family, and then some random person come up there and smack you. Yeah, that person be in jail. But everybody know if that's your brother or one of your friends or whatever, y'all get a scuffle, ain't nobody calling the police in that situation. And sometimes they may, but people have beef, people squash it, it ends, and they move on. This is a situation right here. The only reason why this is a big deal is because it was out in public. So do you think right now that, oh, Chris Rock is like struggling to sleep and stressed out and blah, 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 whatever? Chris Rock's sleeping good. Chris Rock's sleeping good, bro. Chris Rock is sleeping good. His next tour gonna completely sell out. Ticket sales, prices for his tickets have completely increased. Shoot, now granted, like that's mainly through resale tickets, right? But if I was in charge of his tour, I would like bump them tickets up because I think the cheapest ticket was like $50. And bump them cheap seats to $200. They'll sell them. Chris Rock will be all right. Chris Rock will be all right, right? Chris Rock ain't got no damage. I can't speak for him. I don't think he has like no emotional, stressful damage. He a grown ass man. He grown ass man. He be all right. He be all right. I love Chris Rock. He be all right. People pressing him to talk about it. Chris Rock will talk about it when he want to talk about it, which will probably be in his next stand-up special. Leave him alone. If you want to talk about it, if you want to reveal his feelings on the situation, he'll reveal it in his time. He'll reveal it in his time. Right? Leave him alone. Same way, y'all need to leave Will Smith alone. You leave him alone. Shit is over. Shit is over. The only people that need to be worried about it is Chris Rock and Will Smith. And then if Chris Rock wants to press charges, it'll be between Chris Rock, Will Smith, and the LAPD or their various lawyers. But at this point, with people talking about like, oh, I was triggered and this triggered my trauma, was like, miss me with that. Stop trying to make this incident about you, because it's not about you. It's really not. I'm sorry. It's not. It's not about you. And quite frankly, I really don't care about your feelings in this situation. Because honestly, if you're emotionally triggered by what happened at the Oscars, then you really shouldn't be even watching half of the movies that's nominated for Oscars. And quite frankly, you shouldn't be even watching TV. Because TV is way more violent than what happened at the Oscars. Frankly. The episode of House. You can't even watch House. House don't whip somebody's ass before. Were you triggered by that? Come on, like a lot of people's reactions to it is just completely ridiculous. It's completely ridiculous. It's completely overboard, and they were just. It feels like a lot of people were just chomping at the bit to like jump on somebody and cancel somebody. That's what it feels like.
We're finally going to crown a new champion here tonight.
Cole, this match right here is the absolute definition of history making. Whoever wins this will forever have their name in WWE history books, and that's really saying something.
Now, we'll say, with everything, oh, did I not? Oh, well, I'll play it. I'll play his first round. I'll play his first round.
Headed to the top now.
Oh, no, hold on, wait a second. No, I don't want to play as Will Smith. I don't want to play as Will Smith. I'll just restart. I'll restart. With that being said, from reading Will Smith's book, I'm not gonna really like Will Smith's book. It's if you want to understand Will Smith's mentality, you really should read Will Smith's book, because it reveals. If you read his book, you can understand, based on his book, how all that led to the culmination of what happened on Sunday night. Like I said, I'm not justifying what he said, but to quote Chris Rock, understand. Person comes to a breaking point. I don't care if you're male or female. People have a breaking point. But I will say that Will Smith have some issues that he needs to address. Just to be fair, he has some things he need to talk to somebody about. And it don't have to be no psychologist or some trained therapist or whatever. He need to talk to somebody. Talk to Denzel Washington. Talk to Tyler Perry. Even like crazy ass Samuel Jackson. And it ain't gotta, like, I'm just naming black people. It don't have to be black person. Talk to Tom Hanks, right? Talk to some other men that's been in the game as long as you, because they've probably been like they are the only people that lived the life or been in the same experience as him. So yeah, he could talk to a psychologist or whatnot, and they psychoanalyze him, and they might give him good advice. But he needs to survive or to continue in this business. He needs to talk to people that are in this business, right? It's just like anybody else. You're like, oh, if you're having a bakery, you can't talk to somebody that I don't know owns like a trucking company, right? You got to talk to somebody that runs a bakery to get the best advice to handle certain situations, right?
Oh, that can rock you.
Yeah, like running the business, there's things that are similar, but to get, like I said, to get the best advice, you need to talk to somebody that lived the same experience. That's what Will Smith needs to do, right? But overall, Will Smith's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right, and he'll also be all right after Chris Rock gonna give him these ass whipping Give him an ass whooping for the $1 million championship at WrestleMania.
He saw it coming, taking advantage. And there's the takedown. Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here? Boom.
And damn, Will Smith didn't think Chris Rock had them hands.
Fishing for something beneath.
Chris Rock got all the hands. Oh hell no! You thought you were gonna get a weapon? Chris Rock don't need no weapon. Chris Rock needs them. All he needs is some hands, bro. All he needs is some hands.
Extreme Rules match for sure, but not sure how much more tenable it could be.
He leaves the ring and there's no countouts in this one. Here he comes, sliding back in. He gets back into the ring. Turning the tables.
And that one misses the mark.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me? Incredible. He's taking this to the floor now. And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about. Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. He's got the answer for that one. Quick strike to the lower body. Powerless position to be in right now. Oh, look at this. This match grinded him down a little. What's he open to find down there? Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, batter up. Gets inside
Chris Rock with the bat. Let's go. Oh no! Kick out.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
To the outside.
This could get wild. He's got his hands up. Looks like we're gonna...
Will Smith ain't doing no favors. Ain't doing no favors for my point. 3. Oh! Ain't doing no favors. He always the one to grab the weapon. Chris Rock can't grab the weapon the whole match.
It's unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches. Critical time in this matchup.
This is a time to dig deep.
Damn. Come on, Chris Rock. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, reverse.
Counter for counter. He switches it back around. Kick right to the back of the leg.
Yeah, Chris Rock with them kick, bro. Saying Chris Rock can't fight. Saying Chris Rock can't fight. Chris Rock about to end this right now. Slated. Oh no!
Coming took advantage. He's trying again. Devastating.
Damn, you thinking about it? You think about the slap?
Flying Mayorana. Beautiful. Oh, the sledgehammer connects. That'll scramble your insides. He is just reeling from that offense.
Showing a lot of fortitude in this Extreme Rules match for sure, but not sure how much more tenable it...
Oh, it's coming. Dragon twist cut.
Oh! 1, 2.
He's still in the
Ah! He kicked out! He kicked out!
maneuver is absolutely amazing. How draining was that? Can it be done again?
Like Ali in the Rumble in the Joe. Oh, Chris Rock with the sledgehammer. Triple H.
We've got to acknowledge these fans are
Oh!
every single voice. It is loud and
Will Smith thought he wanted the smoke. He thought he wanted the smoke. But does he want all the smoke? I don't know if he want all the smoke. Reverse. Reverse. He gonna reverse. Chris Rock gonna reverse.
he is launching. And listen to this place.
It's deafening in here, Michael.
Kick right to the back of the leg. Bad predicament.
I'm pretty sure
right
this
here.
match right now is gonna be better than Austin Theory and Pat McAfee off the whip.
He's looking for yet another exclamation mark. Picture perfect execution. Nicely done with the head scissors. And deep into the match, he's taking on more offense.
The target's been acquired once more. I think that finally closes the book.
Oh no! Come on, Chris! Come on, Chris!
Keep struggling to slow the opposition down.
There's a wheelbarrow.
Let's go! Pin! Pin him! Pin him! Pin him! Let's go! Come on! What you doing? What you doing? No! Let's go, Chris! Let's go! What you doing? Pin him!
He knew that was coming.
Pin! Pin! Pin him!
Looking to take flight here.
Try to get Chris. You get greedy. You get greedy.
He could be looking for a submission here.
Look at the torque. There's no escape from the camel clutch.
Give up now. Swallow your pride and submit. Just hang on. Hang on for just a little bit longer. Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We beat it. One.
He's got his best opportunity right.
Let's go. Let's go. The new $1 million champion.
Your winner and the new $1 million champion, Chris Rock. What a shift into the tides with this championship match.
Tonight is definitely a night to celebrate, but let's not lose sight of the fact they have a long road ahead of them now. At least, if they're lucky.
Greatest match of all time. It would be the greatest match of all time if it actually happened. Vince McMahon, make it happen. Make it happen.